What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to a very vague Super 6 prediction for the weekend. We've got 6 League 1 sides, or League 1 games I should say, to choose from. I've got no idea what I'm doing in any of these, so bear with me. I'm not going to try and explain my decisions very well either, due to the fact that I don't know, really. I've done a little bit of research on either side, but that's pretty much it. We're going to talk about Wales being better than England in rugby and football as well. FIFA rankings, rugby justified, because I think we are. But football, I don't know what's going on in the world, but there we are. We'll talk about that again in a second. First game is Barnsley against Shrewsbury, and I've gone with a narrow 2-1 win for Barnsley. Both clubs have got the exact same run of form over the last 4 games. They've both won, lost 1-1, lost 2, drawn 1, and that's exactly the same as each other. And then Barnsley have won the previous 3, but then Shrewsbury have lost, drawn, and won. So it's a bit of a tricky one to call. I've gone with a narrow Barnsley victory. I know a little bit more about Barnsley than I do Shrewsbury, so that's exactly the reason why we've gone for that. I'm not going to look into it any more than that. The next one is going to be Crewe against Swindon, and I've gone with a Swindon away win, 2-0. The reason I've done this is because Crewe have had a very bad start to the season. They've lost 5 of their last 7 matches, and they've only drawn 2 of those, so they haven't actually won in 7 games, League and League Cup as well. And Swindon aren't much better, but they have won 3 of their last 7, so slightly better there, and they narrowly beat Newport in the week as well. So my home team, but I've gone for a 2-0 away win there. I don't know how close I'm going to get to be with that, but still. Let's move on to Doncaster against Gillingham. This one a lot harder to call, given the fact that both teams have started reasonably well to the season. Gillingham have won 4 of their last 7, only losing 1 in 7. Doncaster have lost 2 in their last 7, but they've won 3, drawn 2. Difficult one. The last few meetings between these two teams, the last meeting was a 1-1 draw, then a 2-1 Gillingham win, and previously before that was a 2-1 Doncaster win. So could literally go either way, and I've gone with a 2-1 Doncaster win. I think that they're going to do it away from home against Gillingham. Like I said, it could easily go either way. I'm not clued up on this. I've just gone with a 2-1 Doncaster win. And we're going to move on to Bradford Oldham. This was too close to call. If I looked at the previous results, Bradford won the last game 2-0. Oldham then won 2-1, then 1-0, then 3-2, and then the going back the furthest I possibly could, it was a 1-1 draw back in 2013. And given the fact that both sides have started very poorly to the season, we're going to go with a 1-1 draw. Can't separate them. Let's leave it at that. Let's move on to the demise of Blackpool. It's difficult to see anything other than a Scunthorpe victory here. However, I'm going to go with a Blackpool win. I think the tide may very well turn in this one, and Blackpool are going to nick a 1-0 away from home. It's a risky one, given the fact that Blackpool have lost 5 of their last 5, and they've drawn 2. It doesn't look good for them, to be honest. I think they are bottom of League 1, given the fact that they've been relegated from the Championship. It's just so sad. They've gone from the dizzy heights of a cup final, I think it was, against Liverpool, and they were in the Premier League, and then they've been relegated, and then they've been relegated again. They are about to do a Man City and go into League 2 if they're not careful. Scunthorpe haven't started well. They've lost their last game against Barnsley. They drew 2 before that, and then they lost 1 before that as well against Wigan. But they did beat Crewe before that, so there is a glimmer of hope there. However, I'm going to go with a Blackpool victory. I don't know why, just think they might be able to stop the rot. Last game is Walsall against Bury. And despite the fact that Walsall have drawn the last 2 games against Bury, they have won 6 of their last 7, and they only lost to a Morecambe side in the Cup. So we are going to go with a Walsall victory, 2-0. I think Bury, they are a good side. They do score goals, but I don't think they're going to get on the score sheet this weekend, and they are going to lose that game 2-0 away from home. Walsall have got a good home record. They are playing well. I did a bit of more research on this one than any other, plus the stats just sort of jump out at you. So there we are, Walsall 2, Bury 0. I've gone for a goal in the first 7 minutes, I believe. I think 7th minute goal is what I predicted. Not that that really matters, but there we are. Those are my Super 6 predictions for the weekend. If you guys do play the Super 6, then feel free to copy me if you know absolutely nothing. I've done a little bit of research, but not an awful lot. If you don't play Super 6, again, still easily able to join this and catch me, the information can be found down in the description. It is 100% free, although I do believe you have to live in the UK to participate, although I think you could lie if you really wanted to, but you wouldn't win any money from it. It would just be a fun thing, which is, you know, we're all here for fun. Get joined. The link is in the description. So that's it for this. We're going to talk quickly about the FIFA rankings. I'm going to go on my phone and have a look at this because I did save them to my phone. In fact, I put a tweet out saying, hey, England are not quite as good as Wales. It's laughable, really, when you think about it. Like, it's just silly. I mean, Wales have got a good national side now. You know, we're playing well. We're about to qualify at top of the group as well, which is strange. But we've moved one place above England. Wales are now 9th in the world. England are 10th. There are only 2 points that separate the two sides, but still. And then I had a quick look at rugby just to see if we were better there, and we are 5th best in the world. And England have dropped down to 6th best. I just don't quite understand it, if I'm being perfectly honest. But there we are. There we are. Let me know if you think the FIFA World Rankings are stupid, because even though I'm Welsh and I'm actually really enjoying the fact that we're now above England and we're in the top 10, they are silly, surely. I don't know how they go about, like, I don't know how they work this out. There wasn't even a game played, and all of a sudden England have dropped below Wales. I really don't understand it, but there we are. I'm going to do another video later on today. It's going to be where you can get FIFA 16 the cheapest. And you might want to stick around for that if you are looking to pre-purchase FIFA 16 and you want to know where the cheapest place to buy it is and you don't want to go out to buy it at a shop. You can get a digital code and we're going to tell you exactly where you can get that the cheapest. If you've enjoyed this episode and I've helped you out with your Super 6 because I've done more research than you can be asked to do, then feel free to drop me a like, subscribe to the channel if you have done so. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, till the next time, goodbye. If you're looking for game goal in FIFA, Madden, NBA, NHL, and even Grand Theft Auto and many, many more, go to mmorog.com and use the code TVMReviews to get yourself a fat discount at the checkout. The link can be found down in the description. Go check them out.